So this sketch is connected to my last post, and for the past few weeks I have been wanting to share this sketch because I have been feeling a energy around this, and a scenario of this energy came up recently in an experience online, and I just felt propelled to share this, and I came close to it, but then I just kind of held back a little bit. And this is where I'm being challenged in my life to keep leveling up, to keep breaking out of these cycles where I almost dim down in a way because I don't want to be a target. But we level up by facing our fear, by not dimming down because of what the world doesn't understand. And I feel my sketches have messages that can help others. And I did this sketch a few months ago, and I got the message then very strongly, but didn't feel ready to express it. And it's a message of this person is wearing a mask. And I also will say that in my sketches, like I said, every time I do these sketches, I don't plan anything, and I actually will at first sometimes have a hard time knowing what it means, and I'll keep looking, and this was one of those where I kept looking, trying to find the message, and I just wasn't sure. But then after a while of looking, I found it, and I saw this mask, and some things I didn't even see till recently. Like, I didn't see that this mask looks happy, it's smiling, but then there's like this other part, and this is like the true authentic self, the light self, the light being behind the mask that's sad, and you can see that there's a sad face because this is happy, this is sad. But if you look at this mask, it looks deceptive, it looks superficial, but yet it's trying to act like it's happy. But in reality, they're sad. They may have some fleeting moments of happiness, but then they're sad again. And they're hiding behind this pillar, these rocks, and they're watching this being of light that is bringing in light and flowing water and good energy, and then giving that energy to different things that make them happy, like projects, people, places, animals, life, our creations, the things that we create, art. And there are people that see people being free and being authentic and being real. But yet, some people, not everyone, but some people will either hide away, or they will attack this person. They will criticize them and send them evil eyes, send them negative energy. And like I said in my past post, like, I was getting some really, really strong warnings and messages that in my vulnerable moments, I need to be vigilant. I need to stay really strong, because there are people that are carrying this image, this need to be perfect, this need to be professional in order to please more people, to please the crowd, people with larger followings, people who care a lot about their images, their businesses, their fears of, well, if I show my true self, then maybe my business will fail. If I show my true self, I won't be liked by all these different people. If I show my true self, I won't be able to retire because my bank account will shrink. So it's all fear. It's all fear. And it's not to say that I don't relate to the mask. I do. I sometimes hide myself. Like, I try to hide behind this boulder so that I'm not hurt by the people that are trying to hurt me, who are hiding behind a mask. And so I sometimes dim down, or I sometimes am not speaking more boldly in ways that can bring out even more of what I was meant to share. And I've been feeling some of this energy collectively. I've felt it over the past few years, especially, and throughout my entire life, especially with my upbringing. I could not be myself because there was this fear of what people think. That was an energy in my home. And there was controlling energies that tried to suppress that. Where even when I spoke my truth to people, where I said I needed help because certain things were not okay in the home, and I tried to speak up for myself and I tried to reach out to people, they told them I was lying. That I just didn't want to do what I was told, when that was the absolute opposite of truth. I was being pushed to do things. There was just too much control, and I was trying to find a way out. And whenever I would speak up about how I was being mistreated, very, very wrongly at times, in order to protect their image, the mask they were hiding behind, they said that I was lying. So it has been something I've experienced through lifetimes, through this life. And one thing someone told me once is that in all my lives, I've stayed true to myself. And there may have been times where I got thrown off to try to feel safe, but I always came back to that core, that authentic core of who I've always been. And I have fought for that my whole life. I have fought to stay true to the light, to the magic of life, not just for myself, but for others. And this energy of people hiding behind masks and then hurting these people that are trying to be real and authentic, to where we want to hide away to feel safe. I want to break out of that, and I am breaking out of that, and I always have been myself no matter what, but there still is a part of me that holds back, that can be so much more. And to be heard, and to be around people that hear you, that want to see your dream flourish just as much as I want to see other people's dream flourish within the universal law that is good for everyone, not just for me, but for everyone. And people who try to hurt other people because of trying to protect an image are only going to hurt themselves even more in the end. And we are being so supported right now. There's so much support. We are going through the biggest awakening of our life in this lifetime, we are going through the biggest awakening, and there's a mass awakening happening right now, and it's causing a lot of growth pains for a lot of people, and it's painful at times. But a lot of these things, if we allow it, if we don't resist, if we learn what we came here to learn, there's something so beautiful on the other side of that. And the people that let go and allow us all to bring our unique gifts and talents and voices, then we can build the bridges, the real bridges to the new earth, the golden age that we all want. But yet we are still corded to this realm where spiritual war is happening. And the more we listen to each other and the more we work together, we will cut these cords and we will build these bridges. And a reality that we can't even imagine at this time, that we don't even fully comprehend, will come in the more we let go and we stop resisting. We stop trying to people please. There's a very dangerous aspect of people pleasing that becomes very selfish, because we start sacrificing our authenticity to be liked by everyone, to the point where we're not only hurting ourselves, but then we might hurt somebody else. So this has been a message that I've been wanting to express for the past few weeks, and actually since I made this, but I just am finally just clearing more. I'm constantly clearing and clearing and clearing these collective things going on, so that I can continue to keep showing up in the way that is part of my mission. And I'm grateful for people online that help me see that some of these things that I'm feeling and experiences and these energies are not mine, and I have to continuously do the work to shield myself and protect myself. And like, if I wasn't protected, there are energies that coming at many of the people trying to bring these messages forward that people would find absolutely terrifying if they saw it in the spirit realm. And there are many, many spirit guides around us helping us protect us from these forces. And then as they protect us, we then protect our communities and the people around us. And I will continue to persevere, and I will continue to move forward no matter what.